Hi, this is Robert Wood with the Keep It Daygo podcast. I'm here with Nawni, and we're about to get into it on what he's been doing, what's been going on with him, and how the San Diego urban entertainment industry has treated him. Now, Binani is originally from Illinois. He's been out here for just 5 years, and he's going to have a different take on what it's like out here, the San Diego sound, and what it's like operating out here. Binani, how you doing, man?
I'm great, man.
And of course, as I always say, what did Daygo like, baby? Welcome to San Diego.
Thank you, thank you.
So how do you find it to be out here so far?
Man, I love it. I'm from the cold, so anytime it's not hot, I'm with it. Or anytime it's not cold, I'm with it. But San Diego's beautiful. I love everything about it. I love the music scene out here, and I'm happy to be here.
And so what do you love about the music scene out here?
Um, there's a lot of support I feel for local artists that I haven't seen in other places. Um, I feel like the local scene is it's popping a little bit out here. Like like it's not in like say Illinois. There's a lot of talent out here.
A lot of talent out here. And of course now you're a part of that talent. And being a rapper and an engineer, then you're also a part of nurturing some of that talent. So tell us, how is that to be in a position to come to another city, rap, do your thing, kind of fall in love with the city? Looks like you're going no place anytime soon. Never. So basically, replanted San Diego now. And to have an opportunity with your sound to help nurture some of these artists. How is that?
I think it's great. It's an honor. I like working with people out here. I like meeting new artists, new contacts in the music industry. I love it.
And what do you feel about San Diego's current position as far as just the arts period, entertainment, urban entertainment specifically, period? How do you feel about their position? Like, to me, I was incarcerated for quite some time, nearly 18 years. And I got out, and all of a sudden it's like everything is revitalized. It feels like we're right there. Do you get that feeling, or what is your take on that?
I do feel like we are reaching a turning point in San Diego music. I hear a lot of talk about coming together as artists and supporting each other, and I love it. I love that people want to do that. It doesn't always work out the way people would like it. We're artists, we're rappers, we're sensitive about our art, we're prideful, we got ego, you know, and that gets in the way of things sometimes. But that's how it is. I think in total there is a lot of support and love for local artists, whether that's engineers, rappers, producers. I do feel like they're appreciated here.
And of course, you fit all three categories. And so, out of those three categories, engineer, rapper, producer, what category do you feel is getting the most love, or do you feel that it's equal? What do you feel about those three categories in the music industry out here?
I think that some of the producers in San Diego are underrated. I do think that in the industry as a whole, I don't think people really appreciate the work that goes into engineering and producing a song. But and everyone likes the face, you know. So the rappers, the people like them, but it's a team effort, and we all have our jobs to do, and sometimes you gotta put your pride aside, put your limelight aside to help another person, or to make someone else's project better, or to build something better for the future.
Build something better for the future. I like that. And out here in the San Diego area, the future is kind of right now. You can feel the momentum. It's a big movement. it was going on before COVID got started. COVID only pushed it into a hyper mode. With that being said, the COVID, the current Black Lives Matters movement and the civil rights movement within this country, that is affecting art in some dynamic and wonderful ways and in some tragic ways. Could you speak on that?
Obviously, with COVID going on, there's no live shows. There's no performances. They're not doing open mics anymore. So I think it's made people be creative with the way that they get their art out, with the way that they engage with their fans. I've seen a lot of really cool people going on live playing San Diego music. That's awesome. That's amazing. That we turn something so negative into something that we can benefit from, that we can come together as much as we can in these times and enjoy something that we all love.
Now, what drew you to San Diego, or how did you end up out here?
My mom was originally from here, so I visited a couple times when I was young. I loved it, and I always knew that I wanted to come here when I had the chance, when I had the opportunity. I always knew that this is where I was going to make my roots.
And so you've been out here about 5 years, you said.
Yes, sir.
And that whole 5 years, have you been doing music, or did it take a minute for you to get started out here?
When I first got out here, I think it was about 6 months to a year before I started recording music seriously, and I met Loose Lyric, who's a great artist, a great engineer, a great producer, and he really he really influenced me in a positive way to believe in myself, to want to use my talents in a way that benefits both me and other people, and to learn, to continue to grow and gain knowledge.
So to continue to grow and gain knowledge. Now, you rap and you engineer.
Yes, sir.
So do you have something you can kind of drop on the people of San Diego real quick, just to let them see what Nawni is about?
Like you want me to freestyle?
You can freestyle. All right, Nawni, you know what time it is, man. It's time to show Daygo exactly what you're made of, man. Go ahead and hit him with that big time freestyle you're going to do.
Bad. All right. Okay, I'm back and in the lot with a whip that look like the president's. Just came from New Orleans, I'm ballin' like I'm a pelican. Elevator right to my room made me feel heaven sent. Madness in the back of my brain made me the devil's kid. His levels to this high, you go to bed or the weather is. Cold rain, grabbing umbrella kids. Best for protection and watch them niggas you letting in. They gon' do red fire so loud, fold on the questioning. But really the question is this really the precipice? Or do it get better? Cause for my father it never did. I picked up the pieces right where he left them and finished it. I reached in my soul, gave him the gospel like ministers. Many men wishing death upon me, like what did I do to them? I really might lose it. I'm in the mood to just shoot at them, but I'ma be cool, not trying to sit in that room again. The message was clear when all the measures was punitive. Cause this ain't a movie, them consequences will ruin you. But that reward to a risk taker is beautiful. That type of life I hate you guns holding at funerals. And you don't know till you know what that trauma gon' do to you. I'm a product of products of disillusion and real abuse. Type that'll kill a human while still in the physical. Just trying to do better than what a nigga was meant to do. Even though conditions we was living was miserable. But all that is minuscule when the spirit that live in you never fear for what men could do. That battle is mental, it's never throwing its levels to it. If you ain't afraid, then you don't know where we headed to. It's a cold dog road, some of us ain't gonna make it through. The times that we waited gon' match the lengths that we take it to. I'm grateful for anybody who hated, I pray for you. But I ain't got real estate in my brain to reciprocate or to speak in the moment and then regret what I say to you. Yeah, Nawni.
Okay, now you showed us that you really do this. I'm sure a lot of people are looking and wanting to know, how do you get in touch with you? What's going on with you these days?
Man.
So how do they contact you?
It's b90@gmail.com. It's b90 on it's b90 on Twitter. It's b90 on Instagram. And then Facebook, BEENAWNI, B90.
And so how is It's spelled? Is it spelled different on other mediums?
Nah, it's BEENAWNI is just so that they wouldn't kick me off Facebook with the whole not having your name thing on there.
Right.
But but it's just phonetically spelled B90.
Okay, right on. So they know how to get in touch with you now. So now what we fixing to do is get into this interview and let them know what's really going on with you in advance, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They just want to get some of your music. And where is that available at?
SoundCloud, iTunes, Tidal, Amazon, anywhere the music can be streamed, you can find me. BXNANI.
So on the streaming service, it's a little different.
A little different, yeah.
And what is that again?
BXNANI.
Right on, B90. Now let's get into this.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Are there any other artists out here that you look forward to working with besides Loose Lyric?
Hardini is definitely one of them. I like his lyrics and his flow a lot. TC3, TC4, I like their music a lot. Who else? I'm trying to think of some other names. I think that's it.
Hardini, TC3, TC4.
Mm-hmm.
So those are a few artists that you like to work with.
Yes, sir.
In addition to, of course, Loose Lyric.
Oh, yeah.
And so we are at the end of this interview. And at the end of the interview, we have a saying: keep grinding, keep it real, and always keep it Daygo. We'd like to get your take on that. So he's kind of said like this: keep grinding, keep it real, and always
Gotcha.
keep it Daygo.
Gotcha.
And so either you can do the whole thing, or I say keep grinding, keep it real, and you can say and always keep it Daygo.
I don't do that one.
Okay, so you want to do the same? I do the and always, and you hit keep it Daygo, or do you want to do the and always
I
part
got
two?
the all and always.
Okay. All right, so we closing out this interview. We've talked to B90 just briefly. He's got a lot to do. He's got a lot going on. He's got projects coming up and coming out. Which one of the projects you got coming out soon, or what do you have out there right now that people can go get?
I have a video. My Grammy video is out right now, produced by Casanova. It's awesome. He did a great job. And I also have a song called Ude Kuse dropping on the 31st. That'll be available on all streaming platforms.
Okay, so you have some stuff available. You have some stuff coming out.
Yes, sir.
And so this is the part of the show where we like to say, keep grinding, keep it real,
And always keep it Daygo.
keep it Daygo.